But the police be watching all my streams, so I gotta be careful, nigga. If I share an AI somebody sends an AI to North Korea. Korea can suck my. I want to see North Korea flag in the chat now.
Does it make him look worse? Yes.
North Korea is coming for Johnny Somali. The way Johnny Somali is dragging North Korea right now, it's crazy. There are two things that can happen to him. One, he gets a free ticket to North Korea, or two, he gets a first-class VIP ticket straight there. Either way, doesn't matter what kind of ticket it is, if someone like Johnny Somali enters North Korea, you can blindly guess it's not going to end well for him. And honestly, there's a big chance we might never hear from Johnny Somali again. In this video, he's once again living in South Korea and dragging North Korea and everything related to it. And I'm telling you, that's not looking good at all.
Johnny Somali is now facing treason charges for his insurrection. Exclusive news is coming from insiders and legit sources that Johnny and Hank Yu could now be sentenced to 14 years in prison, or possibly even life imprisonment. It's being said that this is a major charge coming directly from the South Korean authorities, according to insider news. You all already know that Johnny Somali and Hank Yu have repeatedly disrespected South Korean authorities and their culture. But until now, there were no charges filed by the South Korean authorities against them. Because of this, some South Korean people have been making some sensitive videos viral on social media where Johnny and Hank are seen disrespecting and even speaking treasonous words. Under this pressure from public criticism, it seems the South Korean authorities are now forced to take action and file charges. Now listen, we've got some legit insider sources, and while we can't reveal everything due to how sensitive this issue is, I can confidently tell you this information is coming straight from people close to Johnny Somali's conviction team. Here's what the sources are saying. In one post, Korea Legal Desk reported, Johnny Somali may soon face charges under Korea's National Security Act. His anti-Korea remarks and repeated praise of North Korea could qualify as anti-state propaganda. If filed, this would go beyond nuisance. It's a treason-level offense. In another post, Legal Watch Korea stated, Johnny Somali's 8th charge could land him in jail. If convicted, he faces up to 7 years in prison and a possible passport strike under Korea's criminal and immigration law. Already, Legal Mindset has explained in one of their videos what specific charges Johnny Somali could face under South Korean law.
Cases where Ramsey, is he deaf or mute? Nope. Does he have true diminished mental capacity? Nope. And by the way, not self-inflicted means not drunk. Does he voluntarily surrender himself? Nope, he didn't do that. Did he have no desire for punishment, or did the victim have no desire for punishment or restitution? That's not true at all. They actually, most places want him to pay. Was he a passive participator? Ringleader, he was the leader, he was the playing obscene music and text-to-speech around women and children, shutting down a ride, being vile, ignoring the instructions from staff multiple times.
So now, a much deeper investigation into his case is underway. And one thing is clear, this situation is far from over. Several videos are surfacing online. For example, in one video, Johnny Somali insults South Koreans by playing a North Korean song, which is considered a serious offense under the South Korean National Security Act. This is a crime, and I will show you proof soon. But before that, watch how Johnny Somali commits this disrespectful act here.
But the police be watching all my streams, so I gotta be careful, nigga. If I share an AI somebody sends an AI to my Discord and I show it to the stream, it's a crime. Korea can suck my. You know what song I'm gonna play right now, actually? And a matter of fact, what song I'm gonna play right now? Let the niggas charge me for this. Let the niggas charge me for this. Let the niggas charge me. Let the niggas charge me for this. I don't care. Let the charge me for this. Everybody, North Korea flag in the chat. North Korea flag in the chat now. I want to see North Korea flag in the chat now.
As you just saw, Johnny Somali was playing North Korean music while showing the North Korean flag, even going as far as praising Kim Jong-un. According to South Korean law, this is considered a direct insult to South Korea and its people. Not only is he disrespecting the country, but he's also comparing it to its enemy, it's North Korea. So now I want to ask you, how seriously do you take this? Johnny Somali has constantly insulted South Korean police and repeatedly disrespected South Korean culture to an extreme level. It's honestly beyond words. What do you think, if you were South Korean, how would you feel about this? And to everyone from other countries watching, how do you view Johnny Somali's behavior? Personally, I feel like some of you actually support his actions, because if you didn't, you'd speak up, right? Anyway, like I mentioned earlier, more and more clips of his disrespect are surfacing online. Some South Koreans, especially those who truly care about their dignity and justice, are extremely angry. In this next clip, watch how Johnny blatantly disrespects South Korean police officers without any reason or interaction from their side.
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I have done nothing illegal. I can go up and talk to anybody in Korea. Oh, the police! What's up, you guys? What's up? My name. What's up? They know us. They know. We should call the cops. CX. It's the CX patrol. That's what CX, how they do the IRL streaming. This is how CX does IRL streaming. They got the police in there. They snitching and ratting. They ratting. This is the CX rat gang.
Can you imagine how extreme the disrespect has to be for things to reach this point? Have you even thought about that? But Johnny isn't alone in this. Hank Yu, who many say acts like Johnny Somali's personal bodyguard, has also repeatedly disrespected South Korea.
Korea should not be independent of either China or America because Korea will be poor as Korean language is a shit, overtly complicated language.
And because of all this, both Hank Yu and Johnny Somali could now be facing treason charges. Like I mentioned earlier, possibly even from within Johnny's own legal circle, have leaked sensitive information suggesting that serious consequences are on the way. So the big question is, what exactly did they do to deserve this level of punishment under Korean law? Let me give you a simple and easy breakdown right here. In South Korea, disrespecting the country isn't just offensive, it's illegal. Under the National Security Act, praising North Korea, even in a YouTube video, can get you up to 7 years in prison and a fine of 70 million won. If you contact or help North Korean agents, you could face life in prison, like no bail, no excuse. Whether you're a citizen or a visitor, South Korea takes national pride seriously. So no matter how much Johnny tries to use his free time to manipulate the situation online, his conviction team isn't sitting idle either. Behind the scenes, they're quietly working to increase the number of charges against him, something Johnny Somali himself might not even be aware of. On the other hand, according to Legal Mindset, Hank Yu is basically being dragged down because of Johnny. Even in this treason case, Hank Yu is now getting directly involved, all because of his association with Johnny Somali.
Hank will actually probably, I know this is crazy, but I have always been the one to give you honest reporting and been the one to speak to Korean lawyers and people experienced in the Korean legal system, because according to the sources, what they did was really a huge crime and they can challenge it. Does it make him look worse? Yes. Does the submission of those facts to the court make him look more of a disruption and more of a problem? Yes. Yes, it is Hank Honjong Yu. That he is continually being disruptive. He is continually committing crimes. He's continually going out and pressing his luck. He's continually confronting people.
Exactly. So now Hank Yu is also in serious trouble, and legal sources are confirming it. But the question is Hank fully responsible for his actions? Yes.
And now, like, Hank is his, like, homeboy who is, like, just protecting him and, you know, like, doing all this stuff for him. And
yeah, and what I do say, I think he's not 100%, and Johnny knows how to manipulate and expose that and exploit that.
Now, as I already know, many of you always comment on my videos saying that South Korea shouldn't waste their time on Johnny Somali. Instead, they should send him to North Korea as punishment. Well, it might be funny, but the way Johnny Somali is dragging South Korea, even if it's not possible, sending Johnny Somali to North Korea could honestly be the best punishment for him, in my opinion. Let me know what you think about it.